was at the store. I want to give you some helpful hints. I want to give you some tips on how to become, well, how to successfully work as a delivery man on a bicycle when you don't have a car. I highly recommend bicycle because you will fuck up your car or your whatever your form of vehicle is, whatever vehicle you have. I feel that you'll put a lot of damage to your vehicle whenever you do deliveries in your car. Really loud on there. So when you do deliveries and they're like $5, $2, and I'm not going to discuss exactly like the apps that I use or people use, because I'm not going to talk down on the apps. I don't got nothing negative to say about the apps, but because I'm actually trying to apply for one more app so I know I make enough money. But let me tell you this right now. Being a delivery man on a bicycle, it's not a fucking job. It's not a career. It's not something you want to do long term. It's good for like a year or two. Really not even that. While you're doing this little job, because it's really a side hustle, but you can turn it into a job when you do enough of them. When you have like 3 of them, 3 apps, that's sort of like a job right there. But it's not meant to be done forever. But let me tell you this. Delivering food is very important. Whether you believe it or not, people may talk shit about what it is I do. But it's very important that people get their fast death food. It's very important that people get their, diarrhea medication so they could poop at night. If you're certified to transport prescription pills, people get their alcohol, they get their Black and Mild, their cigarettes, their junk food. People need these things. It's really important. We are like the front line when it comes to, fast death products. So these things are really important. Somebody in your family has to be doing what it is I do. It's not meant to be done long term. It's not a career, but we are sort of like essential workers. Okay? And I want to just tell you some of the things you need to know before you get in the game. Now, one, you want to be able to get your endurance up. I can't run for shit. I'm going to tell you this right now. I can't run. But I can do miles and miles on a bike. Sitting my ass and pedaling is 2 different things from running and walking. So you want to get your endurance up to pedal for long periods of time. You want to be able to hold one hand while you pedal, or while you handle the handles, like you steer the handle, because you're going to have drinks in some orders. And when you get those drinks, you want to start taking cup holders. If you go to Dunkin' Donuts, McDonald's, well, McDonald's puts everything inside one bag. They have a cup holder inside the bag. But whenever you do drinks, whenever you see cup holders, take those things, cop them. Because you're going to sometimes people don't have cup holders, and you don't want to be out of luck. It's hard. It's really a pain in the ass to hold the drink and then be looking at your phone for the GPS. It's a pain in the ass. So take as many cup holders as you can find. Be on time whenever you're delivering food. No one likes warm ass fries, lukewarm weenies. You want their stuff there the time they say it's going to be. So work on trying to get there on time or early. And make sure it's warm. Get like a bag where you can make sure nothing gets cold. I don't really recommend for some people if you can do this. So you have high class areas and you have low class areas. I tend to do low class areas. I don't really like fucking with high class people. They're very condescending, and I feel like they will get you in more trouble than the lower class area. Now it's a little more drama, but you know, high class people, they tend to complain about shit when it's really not a big deal sometimes. It's like they want you to lick their balls in their ass at the same time. So you know, that's why I tend to do low class areas. But with low class areas, you want to be a little cautious when, you know, you're doing certain areas. Like, you're going to be subject sometimes to people trying to rob you. People may try to press you, mean mug you. I know if you're not used to it, you probably like on your bike and you're like, why are all these people standing outside in the same area? Like, did they all get the same day off? No, that's actually what they do all day, every day of the week. They stand on the corner. They look at every fucking car that passes by. Inside every car, they, you know, smoke, drink, crack jokes. You know, they fight, argue. And just what I told my dad this one time, it was a desk outside. And there was this guy sleeping on the desk on the front porch. And I told him that when they kick all those fuckers out of there and they throw that desk in the fucking garbage, it's gonna be another bunch of lazy ass motherfuckers to take that place for him. And I didn't say it like that, but you know, what I'm saying is the hood always makes room for new people. So when you're doing the hood, be a little cautious, but understand too, to be fair, everybody ain't bad. There's people in the hood that want to just work, take care of their kids, and, you know, do their thing. They don't want no trouble. I've came across at least 25 good people, like, well, more than that, because everybody, like I said, not everybody that I serve is bad. Not everybody is ghetto. You gotta, if you do the hood, you gotta understand, not every person in the hood, and I ain't trying to make this about race, but not everybody is bad. Well, we will make it about race. But I had to learn, not every black person is bad. Not every black person is ghetto. It is a lot. It's some, but not everybody is. You got some that are actually against exactly what I talk about. They don't like it either. So try not to stereotype everybody. As hard as that sounds, like I said, it's a lot good than you think it is. But you got to be cautious of people that are bad, that don't want anything out of life, that don't mind taking what you work for. Now, but like I said, if you decide to do high class areas, just understand it may be more problems, because like I said, they'll complain about you being late. They'll bitch about where you put their food. They'll, you know, you speak a little cautious of that. I tend not to do areas like that. Oh yeah, it helps sometimes if you learn how to fight, because you never know when you may have to throw down. You know, you want to be prepared. Every day you should learn, at least like I do, learn a different combination. Muay Thai, kickboxing, karate, taekwondo, boxing, wrestling. Learn that martial art and master that shit. You know, surprise somebody with your fighting skills. Learn combinations. Learn how to wrestle. Because honestly, you really don't need to learn karate, you know. Karate is sort of like so obsolete. If you know how to wrestle and you know Muay Thai, that's all that really matters. I mean, who gives a fuck if somebody knows karate? I've seen a lot of people that know karate get their ass kicked. Yeah. Oh yeah. Always make sure you're on time. The food is inside of a bag that keeps it fresh. Get your endurance up on that bike. And you have the advantage of breaking every traffic rule known to man. So take advantage of that. And if anybody says, hey man, you can't do that, tell them, hey motherfucker, I'm on a bike. Shit doesn't apply to me. And flash your badge at them. Let them know you're on a bike.